and see if Titan can carry through the madness onto Dust 2. And I hope you guys didn't miss that, the ending of the last match. Oh my god. I'm sure there's going to be lots of highlights of Kenny S there with that amazing 4K. I can't believe... okay, I'm going to... I'll go back to that in a moment. As we are in the pistol here, we've got more important things to focus on currently. So, at the moment, it's Titan just taking map control. There's not much more to be said about it than that. Looking for that cat play. And so they do take down middle, and the smoke is down as well. And once they have cat, they obviously have the options to go for the drop or to go for the split. Really depends on how they interpret the situation. However, Apex is going to be up against two players when he pushes long here. Spot the first one. There's some quick damage there. You can see he's looking at the other angle. Doesn't expect two players to be close to the right, as the rest of his team is going to make their way up catwalk into the A-bomb site. All of them up on the site already here, so they're going to get the plant going. And Apex is still really patient here. He's been spotted, and I think he did just get tapped by one of the CTs here. They're both going to run across, maybe presuming that it's I wonder if something happened to Apex there, because he's not moving, but it's a 3-on-3 right now, as Kenny S is going to be jumping over, taking frag after frag after frag. 3 for the man, as Maniac is going to take down Freiburg, and Apex has left the building. Apex has left the building. So we do have a pause here. So we are going to try to get ourselves past the pause real quick. So we'll get that sorted. I guess it's just Apex who's missing for whatever reason. So we're quickly going to fix that. I have a monitor to this side, so that's why I'm looking over here. So let's see if we can get past this. Hopefully it's a fast one. Okay, we got producer Reese. He's for the first time his voice was heard yesterday on stream as we had a little AMA session, which we're going to probably do weekly after the European cast, if you missed that. Also coming up on Face It TV on Sunday, we have more for European Face It League. We've also got the first matches for Oceania also, so if you're looking forward to seeing what the Australian and the New Zealand scene have to offer, as those are the two big players when it comes to CS in that region, well, you are going to be in for some awesome action. I'm sure of it. I'm really excited for that. So this time we're good to go. So we're going to resume here and jump back into the game. So there we go. So round number 2, Titan taking the pistol in. I think well, let's quickly just double check here. Apex, yep, he is moving. Ali's crouched by the Xbox. They're going to slowly find his way back with the scout. So let's get flashed there as well, just briefly. So we see the long play coming in here for Titan. As NIP are forced to go for a defense here very quickly at the start of the round. 20 seconds have gone by, but the bomb site already under control here, it would seem, as Titan rushed along, made their way up there onto the site, get the bomb down. But here is NIP, 3 players left. That's a great shot there from Freiburg, looking for a jump peaks. Haven't seen many of those, but it's going to be Existence with 2 quick kills. That is good work with the P250, and it's much needed as well, considering that Kenny's stuck on the site with all but 13 HP. Ali with a no-scope of his own, throwing in the USP bullets there. That defuse is going to be quite laboured here, as he's got no kit. Existence going to go for the shots now, just has to be, there it is, very precise. And Ali was going to go down, and the pistol is going to go to Titan. So they look really good so far here today, in this demo at least. So we've got Kenny S now on the AWP on round 3, as NIP are going to be in with only pistols. This could be brutal. Let's see if Kenny S can find anything else here. Nothing else to be found. Smoke is down there. We've got 4 players here for NIP on the B side of the map, as Apex is going to take down Exist over towards the cat area. And now we have this movement here from NIP as they try to react to the movement from Apex on cat. And so far, it's not going so well for them, but you can't really expect all that much, considering they've only got some pistols. And not even that strong of an arsenal with the pistols either. So now we're going to see the buy coming in from them, and Ali's got more than enough cash to get the armor and the AWP. So Are they going to boost him? Is he going to go for a long timing? Is he going to go for a duel on middle? So many questions here. Kanies is looking towards middle, looking for the jumps here, but let's quickly check Alu. Yes, he is going to go for that cat play indeed. Let's have a teammate. Get right is nearby as well, ready to support him. Great reaction there onto Kenny, yes. Big kill indeed. And we do have GeT_RiGhT in Forest who are now coming in as well. GeT_RiGhT gets taken down, but Forest is able to pick up a kill in middle as well. You can see that good combined effort from NiP there as Alu's left alone at Catwalk now. But this is good here for NiP because Alu's pretty good line of defense, but that said, RPK walks in and annihilates him. And that's going to leave Xizt and friberg. Got Xizt here who's over by Longhouse, and friberg moving in from lower dark. Going to be able to get some spray. That's the frag. RPK falls. That's a 2-on-2, equalizing it. And if we look at Existence, look at that health. It is pitiful right now for Existence. Going to be looking for the angles here, but you can see that CTs are very far away. Coming in from Catwalk at the moment, as we are going to have the site taken by the French side. This Maniac planting in the smoke. Existence should be able to lay down some decent covering fire, but with his health so low, it's certainly going to be very difficult if they start shooting back. So they're going to have to get those quick frags. Maniac! Nice quick one onto friberg there. Might just get the distraction in as well to allow Existence a window to get a peek in with the AWP. He goes for the peek. He misses the shot though, and that's going to be Xizt. He's going to have an extra chance here to make this work. Goes for the flash here. Going to be trying to take down the AWP player Existence as he's running out of options here. And Maniac going to get an extra tag. That's got to be it here for Xizt as he does go down. And will Maniac survive? Oh, poor Maniac. He's going to go down at the end of the round. But that's okay. Not okay for NiP though. Losing a lot of rounds at the start of this one. Economy is in tatters as Kenny S is going to be AWPing middle again. So let's have a look and see if he can pick anything up. Doesn't get a shot off there, but it's going to be pistols for NiP. So let's see if Maniac can get himself some frags. He did spot a bunch of players towards long, so that's actually really key information. They know that there was 3 towards long there. If they wanted to react quickly, they could have done. But instead, we're going to see Existence calling the shots here. Apex looking for the entries there on middle. Going to pick up one. Does get eliminated. Existence not able to trade him, though. Forest does get the frag, and the risk here is that he can pick up the weapon. I think Existence wants to try to basically smoke off CT, be able to control that weapon, because Forest is going to go for it. He knows that they're going to go for this weapon. He's even going to actually put an incendiary on top of it. Going to melt the AK. Don't think it works like that, but going to Forest is going to take off almost all of his life to pick that up. Don't know if he's going to turn into a frag just yet, but the bomb is going to go down for Titan regardless. So good stuff here so far from Titan, mitigating the damage. Done, and we've got Maniac on the flank here. He's going to go down, and that's going to be another AK for NiP. That's nice for them. Now who do we have? We've got Existence, who's going to be trying his luck. He's going to find GeT_RiGhT. Should be an easy one. There it is. Does this batch of GeT_RiGhTs. As we have Forest and Xizt now with their AKs. Chillaxing. There's Xizt. And we've got Forest there as well. Jumping down here. That was brave. That was really brave there. But he's going to have enough cash to buy anyway, so it's absolutely fine. So here we go. AWP on Alu again. And Forest as well. So double AWP setup coming into play here. So this is going to be fun to see how this goes. So let's see. Forest is looking for middle, and Alu is going to be throwing a smoke there for long, it would seem. As we do have Titan Kenny S able to actually cover middle very quickly. Apex going straight in right now, and he does get taken out before we can even switch to him. So Apex going for the very fast timing there through the smoke. And it's always really nice when the Ts have the AWP coverage on the double doors, and they can get the cover in for their teammates to get a really fast timing for Cat. But instead, what Apex did was he said, you know what, I'm not going to use the fast timing for Cat, I'm going to use the fast timing for the double doors. And that didn't work out so well for him, but I like the idea. It's certainly going to be an unexpected timing to play with. But Forest reacted well. And it should be in a good position. He's usually, okay, he's over towards towards B at the moment. So we actually have Alu who's over towards A side. And this is a really nice position here. He's got a teammate to support him as well, but this is going to drop straight through the smoke. It does get eliminated. Alu there with the AWP. Exist going to pick up 2 frags as well, so that push was largely annihilated. Got Maniac who's going to go down here as well momentarily, and friberg is the one to get the frag. So well done by NIP on that round. Double AWP paying off, and it seemed like a bit of a slippery slope there once they lost Apex down in middle for that rush timing. They weren't really able to turn that into anything, and their follow-up play just to push Cat just didn't really work out for them. Existence was key, being the guy that dropped first to get the quick kill. Not getting that kill meant that they couldn't pressure the AWP quickly enough on slope, and the kills rained in for Exist. So it's a good effort. I think it could have looked a lot better than the end result actually turned out to be. But gonna have the push coming in. Cat again. They want to try and test Alu. So far, he's going to be passing the test, picks up 2 frags, gets dinked on their way across, but in comes the cavalry. Get right there with the rifle, going for the spray. It's Exist as well. The bomb is going to fall as RPK comes in from long, tapping away. Looking for those quick frags, but not going to be quick enough. 3 players left alive for NIP as Titan now lose a little bit of a grip on the map. Going to be ecoing now. Well, they can afford to get maybe a couple nades, a couple Tech 9s. But you would not really fancy their chances in actually getting all that much done in this round. Once again, let's have a look and see where the AWPers are going. So we've got Ali looking for the timing on long. Forest in middle. Forest can swap out if he really wants to with a player on B. It's really up to him. And you can see the lineup of Titan converging around the upper dark area at the moment, as Existence is actually just spotting middle from spawn with that Tech 9. I know it's good, but not from that range, I shouldn't think. Well, I know. But it can be quite random. Here they go now. They're getting a little bit closer to middle. And with the right grenades placed by Existence, that's... okay, I was about to switch to Existence to actually see where he was going to throw his grenades, because he was the only player with grenades. 2 flashes in the smoke. That's now gone. He was eliminated. So that's a really big blow there to Titan. They're going to have to go in dry with no grenades. It's like it might just pay off, though. Getting a 2-on-1 there against Forest. We do have Ali who's over towards the crossover, looking for that cover there. Does take down 1 player. It's like Maniac and RPK going to fall, but Kenny S, in that big sacrifice there, covered Kenny S to pick up an AWP. And I like that trade. 3 players for an AWP. Let's go. An AWP on Kenny S. He's got a lot of players to find it. Misses the flick. And another round there for NIP. By coming in here, and so we do get another pause. So we are going to fix this for you guys. No! What am I doing? Okay, there we go. So producer Reese is on it. It's on the case. Look what James gave me. He gave me some Razer swag. It's like a mechanical switch that you can put on your keyring or something. It's pretty cool. But the problem is I just play with it all the time. I just press it in the cast and make weird noises with it. So that's not very professional, but I'm a huge kid, so it's all good. So guys, so far in this match, it's actually not looking too bad for Titan, but we're finally starting to see once again NIP coming back into this. It's a similar story on Inferno, but Titan always seem to be able to basically make their momentum last longer than NIP. This time we're going to get a quick push there from Alu onto Catwalk from the boost, and that timing is going to destroy Apex. So now Titan are down a man. What do they do? What do they do here? It looks like they want to try to push quickly into long, but these counter grenades from Get Right are looking fantastic. It's still going to go down though, so Titan able to actually salvage the situation. RPK could pull out quite a bit of damage here. You can see him kind of lurking there. He's looking to catch rotations, and he's looking to basically just be an annoyance. And once they know where he is, he can delay them as well and help his teammates out. But we do have the Titan lineup leaving Kenny S with the AWP in long at the moment. And they do get a couple frags across. RPK with 2 quick kills there. Over towards short. That's brilliant there for Titan. Now it's on Alu. And Kenny has moved up onto the A site now with his AWP, and the bomb is making its way through long. They know it's safe 100%. and there's surely no way that Alu can really save this. He's going to have to take down 3 players. kennyS is surely on the angle. Look at, there he is, misses the shot though. Alu going to be trying to find himself a quick frag, but he can't. Flash over the top here to re-peek. That's a great flash there. They're all completely blinded. Bomb's still going to go down. He gets one with the grenade. That's the AWPer, kennyS. Alu might make this doable for himself as he drops now, looking for a better engagement. But this is going to be tough here. There it is. Gets the hip shot onto existence. Now it's a one-on-one. It's Maniac on the site. And Alu cannot close. It was a great attempt, but it wasn't to be as we go another round there for Titan. RPK, what a man, what a monster, what a machine there from Lower Dark, completely opening up the rounds from that area and giving Titan another one on the board. But Alu again on the AWP, but so is kennyS. Alu unable to get much, and same can be said for kennyS here. And if we check the money now, look at this. This is one of those rounds which can really generate huge momentum for a team, as if this round is worth 2 for either side at the moment. So big rounds to be won. And Alu gonna find himself a tag as they try to go closer for middle control. And again, we talk about this timing around 110 to 120 mark, where the teams usually get close to the double doors and they're trying to take over catwalk. That's usually about the timing when that happens. And due to that, you know, Alu does fall back into a better position here to guard Cat. And this is the beauty of this as well. Because usually around that timing as well, the smokes will also be coming in, which will allow the T's to try to take catwalk. And in the meantime, that's a good timing for Alu to get himself up through to the A bomb site to cover catwalk. So it's a nice little facet of the timing game in CS. But here comes the A split attempt here now for Titan. Need quick picks here. Existence in with 2 with the Galil. kennyS with a good response there to pick up Alu. AWPer down on the bomb site, opening it up for RPK, who came in from catwalk. Now it's going to be a very labored, arduous retake coming in from friberg, and Forest looking to try to boost up here. There goes Forest, not flashed at all, in fast, gets the shot onto RPK. kennyS now, and Apex against these 2 men left over. Forest picks up the AWP, and oh, friberg doesn't even need the AWP support, gets both players by himself. What a round from friberg there at the end. That is a beautiful save. And Forest even picked up an AWP. So, 6-4 now, and as I said, you know, that 2-for-1 situation. The bomb did go down for Titan, so because of that, they've decided, you know what, bomb went down, let's invest the extra money the bomb gave us into smokes, flashes, and P250s. They're going to actually go for the quick rush here onto long, and this is a massive defense there from Existing Co as they run into the smokes, the flashes, and the bomb goes down as well. It's a good idea there from Titan, but in reality, NIP made a very smart choice here in sending 3 players to long at the start of the round. And again, it's a fairly safe play, especially if you know that an eco's coming in. It's a nice snap there from RPK. Get taken down, but so it's a really nice play to do that, because if you send all the three players here at the start of the round, you have a situation where this is a much faster rush timing for the T's than this. So you can send everyone there. They can be there for the rush timing. Then you see maybe one player gets in position or something, and then the rest of his teammates kind of disperse a little bit. That's a very safe way to play anti-eco kind of rounds, anti-pistol kind of rounds on the A side of the map. It also gives you a strong way to defend Cat, as you'll always have 3 players to play with, to cover you on long, cover you on from the site. So it's a smart series of positioning decisions from NIP there. And now we have Titan looking for another pistol play, looking for that opening onto the B-bomb site this time. However, Forest going to be shutting it down quite easily. Able to take 2 fast frags. kennyS now moving in, and it's going to be Forest with the last kill. Very fast response there, and the bomb had no chance in getting into that bomb site. AWP on Forest still, Alu with an AWP as well. There's Forest, there's Alu. but there is Kenny S. Let's have a look. He's even basically already positioned here for this peek onto the double doors. Looking for the players, and you can see that Existence was able to get a really fast timing, just jumping straight down Suicide and running all the way down to the Xbox, trying to get a really fast timing. But that said, alu had a fast timing as well. He's been spotted though, misses the shot. They're fast on his angle. Apex gets the frag. That could be very important now, as Apex, you can see him running further onto the site here, just dropping straight away, looking to just smoke off CT spawn. This is going to allow a really huge play into that A side of things, or to delay them into the B rotation, which is exactly the decision now to be made by Titan. They want that B plant, and Apex, look at this. He just has to hold them, just has to delay them, or he can frag them all as well, and then go down to the flames that exist. There you go. Titan pick up another round, and expert work there from then. And you can see how quickly the defense unraveled after alu died there. Alu's scrambling. He couldn't get into a safe position, and now we've got an auto sniper here for Forest. And he's going to hit nothing but air at the moment. Alu's the guy here with the AWP, and we can see a similar setup going in for NIP. I think there's a video I did on my YouTube channel where I talk about this setup a little bit. The three-man kind of line on the A sites. Forest able to pick up a few heads here, popping them off with the auto sniper. Finally, Apex angrily able to exterminate Forest. I'm just gonna let us linger here. Apex gonna take a quick frag on to Get Right. He was lurking as well. It's 2-on-3 now, so Get Right's little lurking play, his flanking play, didn't actually work out so well, and that's gonna give an opportunity now for Titan. But Friberg gonna shut down the entry to the B bomb site. That's left Apex in a really weird spot. What the hell is Apex going to do? He's going to try to make his way now through onto CT spawn, looking for the angles. There is one angle clear. Gets the second angle clear as well. Exist goes down. Now Apex going to make his way onto the A site. It's a smart decision making here from Apex. He knows that with 3 players left, it's fairly unlikely there's going to be another player on the site itself, so he can get the sprint straight on. Doesn't have to worry about clearing angles. He's just straight on there with the plant. Now he can use his game sense to deduce where the players will be, but he gets taken down by alu and Pit. And I almost thought he was going to make that flick shot, that almost unreal flick shot onto alu, but it's going to be the round there for NIP. They tie things up 7-7, and this is interesting now because it's looking like a really even first half. And very back and forth here. It's always good to see. Another auto sniper bought by Forest there. And I wonder if he's going to be taking just the same position. I guess there's no reason not to, especially considering that this is so often smoked. If you actually know your angles really, really well through the smoke, you can do some good work here. And alu, as we can see now, looking down the long area. They're trying to push it faster. 2 Tech 9s in armor, or a Tech 9 and a Deagle in armor here in for them. But that's going to be a weapon claimed for Apex, as Titan do control along here, but they don't want to commit to this necessarily. They can leave a man there if they really want to. They have an AWP though on Kenny this time around, so that might hurt a little bit, but they do have the bomb towards B now. Because Kenny S takes control along, that's a better weapon, an upgrade for him. Now as Titan make their way onto the B bomb site, it's going to be really important that Friberg holds on to this. Friberg there, oh my god, can you believe the timing? Can you believe that timing there? Friberg leaving his post, and that's going to be the end of him. That could be game changing. Now as the bomb goes down, and it's Forest and alu left over, it's the last round, they've got to go for this. 4-on-2. alu first man in, looking to see what he can get done here. The shot there, it's going to be Forest who picks up Kenny, but good damage done. alu on no health. RPK freely peeking with the Deagle, and he's going to get the shot. And 8-7, I can't help but feel like if Friberg had held there for 50 milliseconds longer, that round actually would have been won by NIP. Because I feel like on that angle, he's going to get at least one there. At least one, and then be able to drop into cover and maybe get a second one-on-one. Maybe win that, or just delay enough that his team can recover the round easily. But that's that. Sometimes Counter-Strike is won by the smallest of margins. And 8-7 here. So NIP on the T side, and I think it was yesterday? No, I'm getting confused. I've been casting so much lately. However, saw a match recently with NIP, and they absolutely beasted the T side. The T side was absolutely insane. Same from Envy recently. Been seeing some really sick T sides from Envy on this map. So I'm gonna have to. Would love to see that kind of a strong display again against Titan here, but so far they're just spreading out. And one of the reasons why this is kind of smart to do is because, especially considering the map is so open, you want to kind of eliminate the possibility that the CTs are going for something really aggressive somewhere. You want to use the time on the round, because you don't need to rush immediately. You can instead use the time on the round to potentially force the CTs to say, you know what, we need to know what's going on right now. So we're going to peek someone. We're going to take a risk. We're going to peek someone somewhere to get some info. And that can be your chance of the Ts to get an early advantage in a round if you win that kind of 2-on-1. But we're going to see the push coming in eventually now onto the A bomb site. NES picking up 2 quick frags, but it's going to be the site for NIP. But they've lost many players in the effort. 3 have gone down. Apex looking to wrap around the side here. Does take down Alu as Exist jumps to his death as well. So Titan pick up the pistol. This is interesting. Going to get themselves a pretty clean pistol as well. And that does make a big difference, because it means that there's going to be, at best, a scout that Exist is able to buy here. At best. So let's see if Exist will buy a scout, or if he'll just go use the extra money for grenades. Because I would expect to see NIP with a pistol armor round here. No, of course not. They got the bomb down. What am I saying? I apologize. I've fallen asleep on the job, guys. Oh my god. They can get the buy in the next round, so they will do just that. Alright, so back into the match. Back into the match. We do have ourselves with a scout on KennyS though, which could be quite interesting to see. He's able to accomplish that. We've got cat control now for NIP, as they have opted to go with 0 investment, so they can purchase full weapons and armor and grenades on the following round. friberg just looking to get himself past the smoke. He's going to find it. Oh, he's going to find the backstab onto Apex. That is excellent timing there. It will go down, but they got 1 frag out of it at least, which is alright, I suppose, considering there was no investment. And now they, now after forcing that rebuy, they themselves are going to be on a buy as well. So is this going to be able to, the only guy able to actually afford the AWP, so he's going to actually drop that, buy that and drop that for a teammate. Which is going to mean that Exist has the AK with no armor, but that's okay. Nobody taking any early round damage there. We do get these this is like the most standard of standard openings to a round. The 2 players moving through upper dark, maybe leaving forest around here. Exist and friberg can get themselves around this area, and then they can use friberg to slowly kind of work into these areas to try to find entries like this. And then once they have this area, they can make the call here. But Maniac, the Maniac get right duel could be quite important, as if Maniac kind of opens up long for get right, or if he tries to push and gets the flank or the info, it's quite an important. It's often very underplayed, or people don't tend to focus on it a lot. But that kind of long house control is quite important. But here we go. We can see that we've got friberg now moving up catwalk, trying to see what he can get done, bait out some grenades. But it's going to be Ali who's going to be the peeker with that AWP. In comes Exist now for the support. Doesn't actually get the kill. Maniac is going to be able to take him down. And it's all on Existence and RPK now. And they are getting annihilated. This is a great round here from NIP, as they do make the picks work for themselves, clearing those angles successfully. And it's going to be just Existence left over now, the in-game leader, the drill sergeant of Titan. Oh wow, what a brave challenge against the AWPer. Picks up the kill even. Existence, not going to win the round, but doing some damage on the exit. And yeah, I think NIP basically showing a very, very, very basic opening round there. And one of the reasons why, well, I can go to that point later, but we're going to get a pause, so we're going to have to zoom past the pause again. That's brilliant. So during that during this, once we zoom past the pause, we can I can remind you guys that once we hit 400,000 followers, we're gonna do the trade up contract and see. We're gonna let you guys decide whether we go for two. We got two nights, so we're gonna let you guys decide whether we go for 1 or 2 attempts for the Dragon Lore. But of course, we won't do that without James because it wouldn't be right. It wouldn't feel right. He's in Madrid right now. He's probably in the sun, relaxing, getting the tan. And of course, guys, as well, we also still running the donations for the charity, justgiving.com/faceit to help gaming be more accessible to those who have disabilities and are passionate gamers, but through their disabilities are unable to basically play in with normal means. So this charity is gonna help them. You can see there that we have all these stretch goals going on at the moment, which is really awesome. I think we've got an Alienware desktop PC there for 5K, which is amazing, and the cause is amazing. So get on the link and get donating. You guys have been really awesome supporting what is, and honestly, a very heartwarming cause that I think is close to home for all of us as fans of games and being passionate about games. But it does seem like we have skipped past the pause here, so we're going to be jumping back in now. And we have Irek subbing in for Apex now. So obviously Apex having some issues. However, Titan are with advantage, and there's not many rounds left in this match potentially. We're already into the 19th round, so Titan, though, they are in a bit of despair here. They have lost economic control, and an economic grip of the map is now in the hands, in the iron grip of ninjas in pajamas, as they are running with quite a nice economy here. We've got Existence, though, able to defend well there on the B-bomb site, as they try to go in without any grenades, and they actually try to push in without an AWP player looking for that peak, and we can talk about that dynamic in a moment. As right now, Titan have a good chance to actually take this round. Existence, if he's able to get even more kills, they know that he must be lurking. Look at this boost over the smoke. That's awesome. That is really, really cool there. This is something we're starting to see happen now. NIP picking up the trend as well. Existence, man, this guy, he picks up a 4th kill as well, taking down 4 players alone. 4 Swedes, 4 NIP players alone. I think it was 4 Swedes. I'm going to assume that Alu was killed by somebody else, but that's amazing. He was also playing insanely well defensively on B-site Inferno on the map number 1. So Existence is really pulling out his finger here. He's top fragging. Existence is having a marvelous day. An absolutely marvelous day. So another eco coming in for NIP. So somehow Titan were able to turn that into a victory, just because Existence managed to save his rifle and then kill 4 players. That's ridiculous. How does it happen? I don't even know. Got Kenny S on an AWP again. He's feeling comfortable. He's feeling at home. He's feeling good. He's looking for those shots as well. It's going to be Irek. He's going to spot all the players. Drops down safely, calls for his teammates, gets the flash, goes out for the peek, and he's a dead man. In comes the rest of Titan slowly but surely. As we do have Maniac trying to tap away. Some good grenades coming in from Titan as well. As we get quite a few kills here for NIP with these pistols. They're doing really well with the clocks. Surprisingly, they take down 3 players. 3 players. Excuse me, just having a glass of water. My parched throat. But I don't want to sound like James. That guy is ill. He's ill right now. But he's in Madrid, so I have no sympathy for him. Okay. 12-8 score right now for Titan, as they have actually they sustained quite a lot of damage in that round. You can see the economy is pretty good for them still, but it's really on NIP at the moment to make something of this match, to try to find an opening here. You can see that they're going for a lot of picking situations, a lot of plays without a huge amount of tactical depth. There's not a lot of grenade work, which is helping them in. For example, the last round, it was shut down purely because they were looking for these one-on-ones. Obviously, last round you can give them, you know, say, okay, well that's fair enough. Your opponents have pistols. Everyone had pistols apart from Existence, who they ran into, so so it didn't go so well in that regard. But I think it's going to be picking up a frag there in middle, and that's going to change things a little bit here, as NIP, they don't really have the flexibility to just sacrifice players now, but it's okay. Alu's going to pick up 1 trade on the other side over by Long. That means that the A play is alive, but Maniac Stopping Get Right now. KennyS onto friberg as well. As they go back for the bomb, what is going on here for NIP? It's a 2-on-3. Alu between a rock and a hard place. Gonna find himself still though with that A-long control. But they need to turn A-long control into A-site bomb plant. That's what they gotta do. That's the magic that they need to achieve. And RPK looking for that player on catwalk at the moment. I do believe he's got coverage from kennyS. Indeed he has. Good team play. There's a bit of a gap and kennyS gets the shot. Of course he does. Alu is spotted as well. And we do have the next frag from kennyS. Man, you know what? It's easy in matches like this. You know, I don't even use auto director. I just press number 7, which is kennyS. And there you go. That said, though, he's only on 17 frags. It's actually Existence who is top fragging for the match, actually. But there is the I will call that the Smith splash, to be honest. But here goes Eric, all the way up middle. They know they're against pistols at the moment, and already they know exactly where the players are. They've got so much mid control. Look at this here, and they're going to be pushing into the site. It's going to be Existence once again who gets challenged as their attention is diverted to the back here. Existence in trouble, does take down Exist. That's a great shot there. friberg goes in with the burst on the Glock. Oh, unable to take the shot. kennyS does get the no-scope there. Does get eliminated by f0rest. He found himself an M4A1 S. But it's not going to be good enough for the job. They got the bomb down, so it's going to be some extra cash to splash. But there is extra ops on the ground. There's a defuse there. So Titan looking like they're on the brink of winning this one. I am in absolute awe at how well Existence has been playing. You don't usually see him top fragging. They're playing as an IP. NIP pretty good, by the way. Get Right on 6 frags actually, having a bit of a horrendous game, it would seem. As Get Right is a player you would certainly be expecting to see a lot of frags in the matches where I saw NIP so dominant recently. In fact, Get Right was actually top fragging. He was absolutely blitzing the opponents. But he's going to be able to get 1 kill. There is a little bit of aggression is going to be finding its way through the A-long doors from the CT side. But it also will be in the form of kennyS on middle. He's able to pick up a quick flick there onto Alu, or put down there for NIP. Now he has a smoke to help him work that angle, as Titan are resting with a 1-man advantage at the moment. They've got good positions across the map. Quickly take stock here. Irek has got long under control. kennyS is a really good forward presence feeling for what's going on in middle. And on B at the moment, we have 2 players as well. So Get Right takes down kennyS. That's a massive frag. That completely opens the door for this kind of area for A at the moment. His Existence was smoked off. It goes away, but it was up for just enough time to get them through catwalk, up onto the A site if they want to push it. And it is Yurik who's on there, the sub for Apex. Now Yurik has got a big job to do now. He needs to get at least 1 frag minimum. Can he pull it off? This one plays really low, but he's right at the back. Good work here from Yurik. He's trying to maximize his opportunities here. He did get a good delay work in, as we're going to see that in from the back comes RPK in Existence. Get Right's able to deal with 1. Able to take 4 frags in this round was Get Right, but now he's eliminated. And RPK in this one on 2. Existence f0rest. That's the first man. f0rest is all the way at pit, and he's going to win the 1-on-1. RPK now against f0rest. This is going to be tight. RPK, he sees that the plant is for long here, and there it is, gets the taps. Oh my god. f0rest goes down and he gets the defuse. RPK, very nice, very, very nice there. And that's going to be the round. And Get Right's got to be a little bit angry about that one, having taken down 4 players by himself. Still unable to clinch that one. NIP certainly not having their best day here. That is for sure. So there is the peak. f0rest able to lop off the head of kennyS. So they're going to go fast into the middle angles here. You can see Existence is going to get smoked off there, and they're fast onto Cat again. 2 players here around Graffiti, around Goose, as NIP barrel through. All 3 players exist. friberg getting the frags there on the entry, as we have Titan scuttling across the map here from B to look for some damage, but that smoke is going to shut down CT. There is really no way for them to actually get onto this bomb site, and they're going to go for this save. So Titan one round away from winning this, and this is going to mean that if Titan do win this, they are going to LAN, and I believe Hellraisers are going to be third and NIP will be fourth. So that means Hellraisers and NIP will be going into the last chance qualifier, where only one team can make it out of there. Only one team can make it out of there. It's not going to be Titan, because it looks like well, it looks like it won't be Titan at least, unless somehow NIP can bring this back all the way to overtime and clinch it there. They have good money going for them, good weaponry, so let's have a look and see if they can actually make this work. We've got two AWPs here, KennyS and Existence AWPing for Titan. Let's have a look at the opening round AWPing from Ali's perspective here. So flash over the top, very nice flash. That's going to make it really, really safe to actually cross the smoke. Not just the smoke to stop them getting AWP from Ali, it's the flash as well, and it's really going to make their chances a bit better. I like that they're not cutting corners there. It's a small investment, extra 200 bucks for the flashbang. Friberg going to be entering himself onto the catwalk area, something he does so damn well. This time is going to be no different. Ali picks up a kill, so good setup here from NIP. Now they've managed to eliminate 3 players, and they haven't even gotten into a committed position to B or to A yet. So now they've got to just make the call. After taking 2 players down, 1 on cat, 1 on middle, do we go A or do we go B? Well, GeT_RiGht's going to take down the player long. Now the story tells itself as they're just going to make the way onto A at the moment. It's an easy choice. GeT_RiGht with 2 quick frags. Excellent execution from him as we're going to get the bomb down, and the rounds should absolutely go to NIP here. And they should make it 10. The chances are alive now, and yeah, they're going to be forcing out that eco, so Titan got to be starting to get a little bit worried here, because NIP can absolutely pull this overtime off. Match point still, that sound is there, but no buy for Titan. They don't have any money in the bank. But that said, we are going to have enough cash for some pistols. Existence, HE, and a Deagle. Kind of an interesting combo, actually. We'll have to see if he's going to get some good timing on the HE. I would imagine he would just chuck it in after getting a tag with Deagle. Yeah, right there, challenged by a few players. He's going to sail past KennyS, but GeT_RiGht does take him down. So see that GeT_RiGht's been fragging like a madman in the last few rounds. He's really brought his team back into the match. It feels like GeT_RiGht, someone just threw water over his head, because this guy is suddenly awake and he's fragging so well for his team to bring them back in against Titan. So we do have last player there, Existence, left over with the Deagle. Going to be running away, trying to see if he can get some sneaky headshots. That is pretty awesome right there. But they're going to charge him down, and he just gets eliminated. So 15 to 11 now, and we're going to have the buy coming in from Titan. Existence, KennyS. I imagine actually Existence or IPK will drop an ult for KennyS here. Would be very surprised not to see that happen. There, that's a good early round advantage here for Titan, as we do have the rest of NIP converging around the double doors here. And if you look at this setup, middle is actually wide open at the moment, but the problem is that they could get kind of stuck at the doors for a while here, and upper dark is smoked off. They're going to go for this B split. Now, Existence is going to remain on point here. This might get a little bit awkward. Can they eliminate him straight away? Oh, the nade's going to be good here. Good flashes, actually. That's beautiful work with the flashes. Friberg's spray down is phenomenally excellent. Such precision, such control. And now it's a 2-on-3 for them. Lots of damage, though. 3 players did die in that effort. Well, 2 actually on the push of the site. As they did lose Ali straight away early on in the round to KennyS. Now it's Friberg and GeT_RiGht. Going to try to save this one. How fitting it be them, the B players, typically on Inferno here, on Dust 2. Let's see if they're able to pull this one off. It's some good fragging here. Friberg already with 4 kills. KennyS coming in now. He doesn't like it. Not much time left. Just going to whiff off a quick extra shot, see if he can delay Friberg enough that he's going to get taken out by the explosion, which he will. And Friberg, Great round there. Kenny is going to keep his AWP alive. Look at the money. This could get interesting because Titan could actually buy a couple pistols behind this AWP of Kenny S. And yeah, they're actually going to go for that. Going to see a couple of Eagles and a P250 there. Smoke from Existence. And with the AWP of Kenny S, if he's able to actually find something here, get himself, his teammates, some weapons. That's an HE. They don't know where Kenny S could possibly be. He could be cat, he could be A, he could be B, he could be mid. Could really be anywhere, but in this round he's peeking. Slowly crawling towards a pick, potentially upper dark, goes for the flick, misses the shot, but it's RPK who saves it. Picks up the AWP, going to toss that over to Existence. And so 1-for-1 right now. Existence looking for an op shot, but they are way past that angle. They're going towards Goose at the moment. We do have Eoric here on Goose. Gets nothing with his P250. Existence there over in CT spawn. RPK over towards him as well with the support. Keep his AWP alive. And Maniac, who's just looking for the exits on the pit area as well. So it looks pretty good here for NIP. Of course, the next spy will be coming in, and really don't want to try and mitigate or just limit the damage here done by Existence. He does get 2 extra frags, so definitely decent damage here done. Wow, Maniac going to find a quick snap there. Exist goes down. Alu, is he going to actually take him down? There it is with the Glock. We'll finish off Maniac. So that's some good damage done, but NIP rolling in the cash, rolling in the dough. So here we go. Kenny S on an AWP. Full buy here for Titan. And NIP are closing in on this comeback. This is looking fantastic for them at the moment. Let's have a look and see if Forrest can find his thing for the doors. Looks like not. Ali looking for that shot onto a long. Just firing through the flash there. As Kenny S is on the angle, looking for the re-peek. It's not going to be here just yet. See once again, very standard opening now from NIP. They've got 2 AWPs though. So something I would expect is to actually see a slow kind of angle taking with one of the AWPs here, looking at all these angles with the AWP and seeing what they can actually find here. Because with the 2 AWPs, you want to try to use 1 or 2 of them for entering here now at this point of the match. And we've got Ali who is looking to be clearing. Is it Forrest who's going to go first into Kenny S? Kenny S wins that 1-on-1. So they do go for the AWP picks, but it's not going to work out just yet. Kenny S is repositioning now, and it's going to be hard to challenge him. He's on a really deep angle at the moment. It's like he's got much more cover, and the player peeking him is going to be so much more exposed. And we can already see that there's a player on Goose as well. So that smoke is actually, oh, this is fantastic. Brilliant smoke work. Kenny S up on the car, goes for the flick, misses the shot. This is a good adjustment there, and Ali's going to take him down. It's going to all be on the player who's on Goose here. It was Eoric, who does take 1 player down before going down himself. Minik going to be moving up through the slope here. Now, are they going to be expecting his position this quickly? Yeah, they are. Hiding there with a nice crossfire between Gandalf and Short. That's a beautiful peek there from Exist, but he gets eliminated straight away. Down to Friberg now. He's got 2 players. Tyen looking very good to get the defuse here, unless Friberg can stop them, but he can't, and the defuse comes into play.